It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Hakeem. Booker outside. Puts up a deep three. The offensive rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Back to Kirilenko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Giddy with it. Now Kirilenko defending. And it's going to be out of bounds. Hartford will retain possession. We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Anunoby.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Giddey. He doesn't hit that one.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Giddey. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shoot.
Pass to Allen. Over Kirilenko. Kicks it out to Allen. Screen by Smith. Here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Hartford needs to get off a shot here. And here's Olajuwon for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Olajuwon. They need this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Again, Allen missing. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the bucket by Hartford. Booker in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Smith. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Booker. Driving inside. Hartford trails by 9. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Booker outside. Inside. Here's Duncan. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Giddey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker in the corner. Off target with his 3. Hartford trails by 9. Pass to Smith. Hartford moving the ball around. Here's Olajuwon. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Booker outside. Top of the key. And he nails the jumper. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's the Bobcats with the ball. 11-point game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 9. We'll get things started. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Turkoglu. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
The definition of a stretch four. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Haywood. Bank shot, no good. Hartford trails by 9. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the focus of Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Haywood.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
To the paint. Here's Brunson. Starts outside. Back to Turkoglu. Nice move. Haywood with the rebound. Down low. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Out to Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
To the paint. Here's Eason. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Starks. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And slam dunk by Haywood.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hat there and attacking the rim.
Divac comes with the double team. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession. Hartford making a switch here.
Bobcat substitution. Number 10, Tony Allen.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Starks. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. From deep, Brunson. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
First team foul.
1:52 left in the first half. Now Nembhard still without a basket.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Offensive rebound. Brunson, the bounce pass. Divac can't hit. Now here's Harper. Out to the right wing. Hayward. And Divac pulls it down. Nobody near Allen. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Hayward.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. What a shot by Brunson.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The 3. Over to the wing. Divac sets a screen. Snatched up. They shoot again. Allen for 3. Hayward with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Eason gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Bobcats' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen by Haywood. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Giddey. Tipped away. Harper with the steal. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Duncan. And the first half is now in the books. They're up by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker outside. Hartford with the rebound. The kick out to Anunoby. Misses the 3. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. Pass to Duncan. Over Olajuwon. Rebound by Smith. Hartford trails by 7. Olajuwon with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Ray Allen.
Olajuwon. Back to Giddey. Good D by Booker.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He has 5. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker looking around. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Hits the three-point bomb. Kirilenko's got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Back to Allen. Olajuwon, right side. Sinks that one from the post.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Booker. Outside, Kirilenko. Pass to Duncan. Second chance effort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. On the wing, Booker. Over Giddey. Off the left rim and out.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Wallace. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Duncan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Duncan's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Giddey with it, and it's Wallace picking him. And the dunk by Smith.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Duncan in the corner. Wallace outside. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Kirilenko. 4 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Hartford shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
They get it back. Olajuwon hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. He's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. The quick look, no good that time. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Booker outside. Left side, Kirilenko. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And he makes the first.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
So both teams changing it up here. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Divac comes with the double team. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Haywood, no good. Hartford trails by 3. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after the... Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Bobcats. They trail by 1.
It'll be a turnover.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. Pulls it up. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
A putback. And the rebound goes to Martin. On the wing starts. Pass to Allen. And Brunson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And Allen slams it in.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
And the wide-open shot from Duncan. Buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
On the wing starts. Divac sets a screen. Back to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan in the corner. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Allen's shot is off. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Duncan drawing the double team. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Divac with it. Releases. And falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Divac has got his first points of the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the
At
contact.
the line for the Bobcats, OG Anunoby.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Booker with the putback. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Here's Wallace. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal
That
foul.
one goes on Anunoby. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
On the wing, Giddey. Allen for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Here's Olajuwon. Up and in on the layup.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Olajuwon with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. Down low. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
One cool customer, Ray Allen, great in these situations.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from outside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls!
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Giddey. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And I love going to Giddey there. At 6'8", with his skill, Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Booker outside. To the paint. Outside for Jackson. Booker outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Basket good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are